It's a beautiful day. I'm going to get out here and do some more work on our landscaping. And today I'm going to be working on the flagstone path. And Jimmy's going to be working on the deck. So on the way to my developing Paisley Garden, get down the stairs here. And we were going to do the gray stone as the pathway filled with flagstone and decided to change our minds about that big problem. And now, this is my flagstone, or Paisley Garden that I've been developing, and this year's tulips and daffodils, grape hyacinth, these really adorable little flowers from Greece. They're purple and white, and eventually they'll fill up the dirt area, so it'll be all nice and purple. Oh, look at that, a hummingbird. Oh my god, he's come for the show. Wow, how cool is that? Spontaneous movie making. Oh, someone else likes my tulips. Good stuff. Okay, continuing on the garden walk for today and what projects are on the list. Ziggy's checking out my garden spot over there. He's going, oh, maybe I should pee on it. Yep, and he's going to show you right where the stairs are. These I developed last year, and now he knows he can go up and down. You going to come down, Zig? You can do it. And then right where you see the purple mat and my little shovel is where I'm starting to lay the flagstone that was given to us by Neil next door. And I've got a bit of not pearl mix, but the schoolyard mix kind of round stones to fill in some of the parts. As you can see, the flagstone is still sitting on top. But I'm going to be pushing it all down into the already layer of stone. Anyhow, and then up here, this is becoming my little magical area. Up here, I've been building the gardens to extend up top of the rocks and in between the rocks. This up here is all going to be new. Just getting the plants stuffed in there now. And the flagstone goes not very far, but it goes around these two plots where Ziggy's peeing. Right now that's my area for mixing up dirt, but eventually there'll be big pots of plants in there. But see, the rock is doing pretty good, and I've been planting a little bit here and there around the edges. This lovely little tree has decided it loves being here, so it will deform itself to fit into my little garden. Eventually it'll look something kind of unique, I'm suspecting. My garlic is coming up. Planted those in October. And I see that I also will have some red poppies that are going to come up in this mix. And then I'll dig this garden out, I think, in the end of June, July when you pick garlic, and I'll probably plant some green beans in there, because I can never have enough green beans from the garden. So these plots here are still waiting. This one here will probably have, I don't know, maybe sweet peas and more green beans or something. And then these gardens over here, I had thrown some tulips in there. Some bulbs have come up. These are gardens that are just kind of getting established to decide what they want to be when they grow up. And then over here, Cheryl, my neighbor, gave me these fantastic black irises, daylilies, hosta, other type of irises, and then I'm going to put seeds around them so that there'll be a display all season long. And then up here is my rock waterfall, and I've been stuffing plants in there for a few years now, and they've developed and decided they like it. And I have some cow's heads. That was donated to me by an artist friend, and I love my dragon, I call it dragon driftwood. I always feature a big piece up at the top. So you can see some of those plants are looking really nice in there. They're loving it. And there's a pink one. And eventually around the rock will be some wildflowers, some brown-eyed Susans and daisies. And I have to fix up the display here. This is stuff that'll all have to get worked in for a new display this year. And then the pond, I have all new plants. My neighbor Cheryl gave me these plants to winter over, and they did well inside, and now they're outside, and you can see that I have some flowers happening, so this means they're happy. And there's my old lady stone. She's an old lady. 2 rocks I found that look like an old lady. She's my old lady in the garden, and then I put a big driftwood stick there because the little birds love to come and sit in there and bathe. So this is really nice little scene here that I'm developing, because in the evening we like to sit on this deck. I bring out my bistro set, and we sit out here and watch the little birds and look at my garden that's growing every year. So, as you can see, there's not a lot going on, but some of the tulips have popped out in these gardens as well over the years. I'm hoping they'll spread around. Again, I've got some perennials in some of these from last year. I don't know what they're going to look like this year. I'm hoping everything's going to be happy and come back. And all my driftwood sitting there waiting to be put on display. And then over here, these gardens are looking a little tired. I may take this one apart and redo it. Not sure. The lavender has seen better days. It's not too happy anymore, but it's still funky shape. And then up here is the hillside. And I've been working in tame flowers with the wildflowers. Some of those big clumps there turn into beautiful grasses in the summer and fall. They're wonderful. They're not just weeds when they're beautiful. And there you go. It's a garden that's just springtime. We're just getting out here now to do things. And hopefully everything will come up gangbusters, and I'm sure it will. It'll be beautiful. All that greenery up there on the hillside is going to be purple lupins that have been spreading over the years. And later on this season, if I have more energy, this clump of nothingness, I put sticks and branches there for a couple years to stop the erosion. And I want to get a kind of a rock garden up top there with wildflowers that I control to have a nice little display. Anyways, we're all happy here in the garden. Hopefully one day you'll be able to come see us. Okay, bye.